Hi, I'm Lou Flata. This is my submission for the Pygmalion project, team solo leveling. That's me, just one person team. This is a hackathon in Chicago. Let's go dive into it. So basically, I made like a chat interface for AI agents or chatbots. So my journey, I'm a data professional. I wasn't in coding particularly for work, so mostly did data analyst type tasks. And then I discovered AI vibe coding. I started out the challenge by trying to hand code things, but I was having a lot of issues with environment variables, and my download speed wasn't great at the place for some reason. So I, I went to Firebase Studio and vibe coded my app. It turned out it ended up being made super fast, honestly, the platform. And then I was able to spend time polishing the app and also making making the bots just kind of for fun. So this shows accessibility of vibe coding for non-coders, and also, coding can be fun. So the problem, why agents feel like a black box. So usually agents like ChatGPTs and things, uh, they lack visibility or intuition. They're kind of just like, this is a chat GPT for doing your taxes or something like that. It's just a text line, and then, to get the functions, you have to query it and get a list of functions and, you know, keep diving deeper and deeper. So it's kind of like doing things in Linux or DOS and not knowing how to type. Oh, I guess you know how to type, but you're not great at, it's not intuitive if that's not your sphere. You kind of just guess commands, or you need to kind of probe what things do all the time. And then, the tools don't know anything about you. They're kind of standalone. So, of course, they don't know anything between each other. So I think this comes to some wasted time and missed productivity. So my solution is Synapse AI Swarm. So this has an intuitive chat-friendly interface. Uh, the tools that each chatbot can use are spotlighted, and uh, there's a shared memory palace for personalization. I went with the memory palace metaphor just for the hackathon, kind of like memory athletes use a memory palace where you use locations to memorize things. So, in context of this app, it's like instead of them, you don't want the AIs to actually be your brain. You just kind of want them to visit things you know, or things you've placed, memories you've placed around for them to find. And maybe you could block access to certain types of memories, like so the productivity guy won't know what your personal things are. Agents can act as a collaborative team of friends. You can dynamically spawn and despawn them for focus, so you don't want them all there at the same time. And it's kind of like a seamless conversation between you and the bots instead of just black box thinking. So the structure I have is there's a one manager, Jarvis. We all know Jarvis from Iron Man, the AI, and he accesses a shared memory space, and he can summon bots as needed that don't do his functions. And then you can easily vibe code these bots or spawn new bots for your own use case. And then each one has its own tools, and you could, despawn them as needed, so they're not cluttering up your space. Or if you're in a like you're not doing work, you could have the fun bots out, and not the boring productivity bots. So the ones I made for the demo: Orchestrator, Jarvis, BrainBot. There's a Focus Bot, a Jimbro, a Hedora bot, FriendBot, and you could spawn or despawn them as needed. So we'll save this so I could get that later. Okay, this is take 2 on my demo. I had technical difficulties. But anyways, so this is Jarvis, our bot. We click on him, and then we see the tools that he can
Welcome
access.
to Synapse AI Swarm. How can I help you today?
It's a little loud. But so we see the tools that he can access. He can set appointments, check appointments, spawn bots, and despawn bots. And this is the memory palace that we have. That is their shared memory between the different bots. So the first thing is, this is chat to the swarm. So this will go to all the bots that are available, but there's none available right now. I have a doctor's appointment at 12 p.m. So he's
Ready
spawned.
to record? Got it. I've stored that in the memory palace.
So BrainBot stored that we have a doctor's appointment at 12 p.m. And then his functions are, he can add reminders, remember
Memory
things,
banks accessible.
or he could research things. So this gives us access, easy, intuitive access to see what the major tools for each bot are. So now that we remembered that, we remember we need, or we think we need a friend to come.
Hey there, let's chat.
Got it. I've stored that in the memory palace.
Oh, I need a friend, so BrainBot was a little aggressive in storing a memory, but that happens. So this is FriendBot, so she can tell
Good to
jokes,
see you.
be empathic, play music, stop music. Let's see, let's have her tell a joke.
All right, honey, get ready for... Hey there, let's chat. Okay, you got it. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Haha. So, thanks, FriendBot. So now I need a workout, so I could spawn this to, I need a workout. So it'll spawn up Gym Bro.
Here is the information you requested.
So he gave us a workout, and he doesn't read all that when it's long.
Time to work.
So let's see. We'll get maybe a David Goggins type motivation, hopefully.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. The only way out of this comfortable hell you're living in is through the pain. Go attack that workout like your life depends on it, because it does. Stay hard. Now, what's your first move? Let's get to work.
So when my workout is done, we'll go back to focus time. We'll say that in chat. Sorry, one of the things...
Focus mode initiated. Let's get to work.
One of the things...
All right, let's get focused.
Wow,
Starting a 25-minute Pomodoro. Would you like some white noise to help?
He went through all his tools. So we could start a Pomodoro timer, stop it, play with
Ready
noise.
to concentrate?
I don't know, he's kind of distracting for a focus point. So when you get tired, you could ask for a motivation. The performance isn't that great.
All right, let's crush this. The only way to win is to start. Drop the distractions, tune into that deep focus, and go get it. Your future self will thank you. Now, let's go!
And then when our workout's done, we call up the Hedora bot. So he can create code. This isn't actually connected.
Herdora Online. Herdora Online.
So I asked it to generate some code, and since the Quen,
Hedora. I cannot visually identify this through my camera, as it is a fictional entity. Is there something in the physical world you'd like me to analyze?
I think she's a little buggy. So, sorry. And then one of the things is we can activate the camera and analyze the photo. And this would send it to the app. Let's see. It's analyzing.
Certainly. Herdora Online. A bald man with a light beard, wearing a black t-shirt, is depicted looking directly at the camera against a dark, subtly gradient background.
So that's it. That's my app. Synapse AI Swarm. It's a chat interface for your bots where you could chat with your bots. They share a memory space together where they all can draw from, and you could easily see and use the tools that they use, and you can easily program tools for it. Thank you.